What is up? What is up, YouTube? This is Smitty. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hey, this is a video I've been kind of wanting to do it for a while. Not sure how to present the data, but look, right off the bat, I eat 3 to 4 hours before I go work out, right? I have no pre-workouts. I don't take the powder and put it, no. I eat real food, like Rich Piana says, and I wait 4 hours and I go work out, right? And I have a very specific meal before I go work out. So I will work out and I will typically eat eggs and white rice. And I recently added like protein and then maybe some pumpkin seeds to boost my testosterone a little bit more. But basically, that 4 hour is actually 4 hours. That 4 hour period, it boosts my endurance incredibly, right? And I've known this since for the last 20 years and how to do this, but I never knew exactly some of the mechanisms behind why it works. And let me explain it to you in this video. All right, so if you happen to come around this video, it's probably not on a trending topic right now. You know, I released a video about this recently and no one looked at it. You know, I probably didn't title the video right and I probably should use clickbait. But anyway, my whole thing is there is something to do with white rice that benefits adaptations that you need to get to the next level, right? So this thing called glycosylation, where a covalent bond is formed by carbohydrates to proteins to allow proteins to morph or to change from one protein to next, right? And so basically, my theory up until right now is just a theory. It was a theory. My theory up until now was that glycosylation plays a role in adaptations you need. So I ran across this idea from this person who was talking about sugar and how sugar is bad, right? So basically, fructose can be inflammatory if you have these other enzymes that work in your body. If other enzymes are activated, some combination of the way that the enzymes are activated can be inflammatory if you're predisposed to being inflamed, right? And so there's this long chain of things that lead to diabetes. And there's this chemical called methylglyoxal, right? And the whole interaction has to do with fructose, AMP kinase, or AMPK, and methylglyoxal, right? And so I'm doing this research and I hear this guy talking about how, you know, carbohydrates are necessary for certain adaptations the body needs, right? And I've never heard anything about people saying that how essential carbohydrates can be. We have essential fatty acids and we have essential amino acids, but no one talks about how carbohydrates may be essential. And glycosylation is a process by which carbohydrates may be influential or needed, necessary for adaptations in our body, right? Especially for performance, for getting to the next level. And so there are also some bad things that happen with glycosylation. So over glycosylated things in your body can lead to fatigue, but typically glycosylation is necessary, especially if you're an endurance athlete or if you're an athlete in general and you want to get to the next level, right? So I asked my friendly ChatGPT enabled app about glycosylation. And the question has to do with white rice and brown rice, because like white rice allows me to perform better. If I eat brown rice 4 hours before, I'm always sluggish. And so I wanted to know, so my theory, again, this is a theory that, my theory is that there are more phytonutrients in brown rice. So as the digestion happens, there's more stuff going on chemically in your body that requires energy, right? So energy may be a catalyst for a reaction to happen. So with more of these, the idea of too many cooks spoiled the dinner or whatever, or the meal, with the idea of all these chemical reactions needing to happen, your body can't use energy it would otherwise use for performance. It uses energy to digest stuff. So when it has a lot of fiber, a lot of phytonutrients, which are definitely good, right? But your body can't do two things at once. It can't perform well and it can't digest food well. So I wanted to know what the difference was between brown rice and white rice and which one digests faster. So I asked my friendly ChatGPT enabled app, Koala AI, a question about white rice versus brown rice. So the question goes, which food would the body be able to digest more rapidly? White rice or brown rice? Cite relevant sources in MLA format. Brown rice would be digested more slowly than white rice because it contains more fiber. According to the Harvard School of Public Health, brown rice is a whole grain, which means it contains all parts of the grain, including the fibrous bran, the nutritious germ, and the carb-rich endosperm. White rice, on the other hand, is a refined grain, meaning it has been stripped of the bran and germ, leaving only the endosperm. Brown rice versus white rice, which is healthier. So the fiber in brown rice slows down the digestion process, which can help regulate blood sugar levels and keep you feeling full for longer. The fiber in brown rice slows the digestion process, which can help regulate blood sugar levels and keep you feeling full for longer. On the other hand, the lack of fiber in white rice can cause blood sugar spikes and lead to overeating. Now, and the source here is from brown rice versus white rice, which is healthier. Is an article from the Harvard Health blog, Harvard Health Publishing, August 2017. So in conclusion, brown rice would be digested more slowly than white rice due to its higher fiber content. Now, for those of you that have this thing where there is a healthy food and not healthy food, and if you're thinking that white rice is not healthy, let me approach this, paradox with another question. Who would be the healthiest person? Someone watching football on television or someone actually playing football on television, right? In general, on the average, someone who's a quarterback in the NFL, are they healthier than someone who's watching football every Sunday and never exercises, right? So if we look at it from that perspective, right, they may eat healthy, but if you don't exercise, what good does it do? And actually, if you eat brown rice and you try to go work out, you're going to have a terrible workout. Your body's not going to want to do anything. However, on the other hand, if you do white rice, you can run. A white rice, for example, can help you run a 6-minute mile. Now, is someone that runs a 6-minute mile healthy? Now, I always say, if you look at my other videos, that, there are foods that are good for performance and there are foods that are good for recovery. And the performance foods and the recovery foods don't always have to be the same foods, right? And they're both going to be healthy, depending on how you use it, right? And so my theory, as I alluded to earlier, is that white rice plays a role in glycosylation that allows your body to adapt, right? So it allows your body to adapt in ways that brown rice can't. And glycosylation allows for the formation of proteins as your body's adapting. And then those formation of proteins allow for your body to have performance that is indicative of a higher level of fitness than you would have had previously. So I asked my friendly chat GPT-enabled app, Koala AI, a question about glycosylation. So here's the question. What role might glycosylation play in allowing the body to adapt to increasing levels of cardiovascular fitness? Cite relevant sources in MLA format. Glycosylation, the process of adding sugar molecules to proteins, may play a role in allowing the body to adapt to increasing levels of cardiovascular fitness. According to a study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology, glycosylated proteins may play a role in the adaptation of muscle to endurance training, as glycosylation can affect protein function, stability, and localization. The source is Gunasekera et al. 2017. And again, I will apologize for any mispronunciations during this video. The study found that endurance training led to changes in the glycosylation of certain proteins in skeletal muscle, which may contribute to the improved metabolic and contractile properties of the muscle. The researchers suggest that glycosylation may be a mechanism by which the body adapts to increasing levels of cardiovascular fitness. Another study published in the Journal of Diabetes Care found that glycosylation of hemoglobin, a protein in red blood cells, was positively associated with cardiorespiratory fitness in people with type 2 diabetes. Kohlberg et al. 2010. The researchers suggest that glycosylation may be a marker of improved glucose control and cardiovascular fitness in this population. In conclusion, glycosylation may play a role in allowing the body to adapt to increasing levels of cardiovascular fitness, by affecting protein function, stability, and localization. So the sources there, again, was Kohlberg from 2010 and from Gunasekara et al. 2017. And that is my theory. And I also have another theory that's embedded in there. I think people that are more prone to be type 2 diabetic probably make for better endurance athletes. That's my take on it. I haven't dissected. I got to that conclusion before. I don't know how I got to that conclusion, but now knowing about glycosylation, which I didn't at the time, I can understand it a little bit better. Taking pre-workout, you actually should be concerned more about your fitness nutrition, your fitness performance nutrition, and your fitness recovery nutrition, right? You don't need sugar spikes after you've exercised. They're not as necessary, right? Sugar spikes or, you want more access to sugar so that you can have that glycosylation happen, so your adaptations occur more rapidly, more efficiently, right? And so anyway, that's just my take. You might want to talk to your health professional about glycosylation and some issues you may have specific to your context. But I always eat white rice. I try to always eat white rice before I work out, and usually it's about 4 hours and when it kicks in after I eat it. Anyway, that's it for this video. If you want help reaching your fitness goals, seek a fitness professional. If you want help from me, there's resources in this video on this YouTube channel and at iHeartGains.com. I'm Smitty. I hope you reach your fitness goals, and I'll talk to you next week.